Vremde, a peaceful little town at the edge of the city of Lier. Grottehoeven 28, a quiet lane with old oak trees, a haven of peace in a magnificent scenery. A beautiful villa, a magnificent garden with a pond and a series of very fine and well cared for garden lofts. A luxury car in front of the garage. All of this radiates class, professionalism and success. This is the home of the family of Jos Vercammen. Everything Jos does in pigeon sport exudes class and success. This is a true top loft in the category of 100 to 800 kilometers with pigeons that come home in any circumstance and that perform well at many other lofts as well. Jos Vercammen was 17 years old when he started keeping carrier pigeons. The first years he learned the trick on the short-distance races. But Jos had more ambition. At the end of the 70s he bought from Herbott's descendants of his Stos's pigeons, which were almost pure Jansen brothers. Also a grandchild from Leverage was purchased. In 1979, he bought 4 Arie van den Hoek pigeons through A&L van de Plas from Rukkevorsel. In 1980, Jos bought birds out of children of the most famous bird in pigeon history, the 019 from the Jansen brothers. In those days, the Jansen brothers still possessed their superior breeding qualities. In the past years, the quality of the Jansen birds went down because they stopped racing, and so couldn't select their birds anymore. Jos Vercammen formed one family with these birds. He crossed and raced them. And only the very best could earn a place on the breeding loft. On this way the loft became stronger year by year. In 1988, Jos bought a pigeon that would change his loft forever. He bought Panter 50686, a grandson of Panter from Theo Gilbert. This black cock brought the Vercammen birds up to a higher level. In the years to come, Panter became a very dominant breeder. He became one of the best breeders in the world. His breeding qualities go further from generation to generation. In 1990, Yasmine was born, a descendant from famous 019 of Jansen brothers from Arendong. This remarkable hen was each year first ace pigeon in a strong federation. Especially with headwind she was unbeatable. In a famous Belgian newspaper she was once described as best middle-distance hen of Belgium. The speed of the Panter line together with the power of the Yasmine line developed a type of bird that could perform in any kind of weather and distance. Racing from 100 kilometers or 800. Racing in bad weather, in hard weather or under easy circumstances. The birds could handle it all. The Panter Yasmine dynasty became world famous. They performed not only on their loft but also with other fanciers. Well-known Mr. Tours, A.O. First National NPO Tours, from Ludo Klessens is a product of the Panter and Yasmine family. The same for Pinocchio, First National Argentine, of Jeff, Luke and Nadia Alban from Uitgem. New reinforcement. At the end of the 90s, the loft of Jos Vercammen was completely built around Panter and Yasmine. It was time to bring some new blood in the squad. It was not easy to find material that could improve the birds. Therefore, he introduced some original birds from Louis Wouters from Grovenwezel, and also 2 direct Van den Ebel. These birds were almost all bull's eye shots. And in 2002, some original Louis van Hove from Merksplas pigeons were brought in, via Schwid. Louis van Hove was called the Olympiad man. His birds were mostly from Jansen brothers from Arendong. Now you've got an image of the modern Vercammen bird. Birds that can perform very consistently during a long period. Therefore, Jos Vercammen such a high number of ace pigeons are yearly born in Vremde. The birds also aren't afraid of difficult weather or strong headwind. His concurrents say that at the moment he is on his best. The birds of Jos Vercammen have a special skill. Something that other birds usually not possess. They have the quality to easily give further the talent of their parents. So also in second, third, fourth generation the descendants keep performing. That's probably the reason why his birds are doing it so good on other lofts. Like mentioned, top birds from Ludo Klessens and Alban's family are descendants from Jos Vercammen. But that's not all. All over the world people have great results with the Vercammen birds, USA, the Netherlands, China, Belgium, Poland, Taiwan, Thailand, Germany, Slovenia. For instance, Mr. Joseph de Ridder won in 2008, first national bloy against no less than 66,762 pigeons. This bird was partly a Vercammen bird. In the Netherlands, different national NPO races have been won by offspring of Vercammen birds. In the USA, multiple prestigious races have been won by Vercammen birds. And so on and on. Remarkable, the most of the time the birds were crossings, so own blood cross Vercammen blood. This proves again the Vercammen bird is ideal to cross, probably because of the fact that the birds of Jos Vercammen form one family. Each bird is related to each other. Top breeder Barco. Mustang is another grandchild of the now world-famous breeder Barco, which has bred many champions for Jos Vercammen. Barco is the sire and grandfather of many successful racing pigeons, including Mustang, B14 617 5237, first national Chateauroux, 526 kilometers, 22,818 pigeons. Jong Panter, B9 624 8211, second national Bourgs, 479 kilometers, 37,357 pigeons. Beauty, B5 623 4009, second national Argentin, 555 kilometers, 21,299 pigeons. Bambina, B10 605 2002, first interprovincial Blois, 462 kilometers, 2,462 pigeons. First Dordan, 366 kilometers, 1,617 pigeons. Mustang became one of this loft's big favorites already at the start of the season. He was basketed for Quivrain twice together with almost 200 other pigeons, and he was the first pigeon back in the loft in both races. He was then basketed for Noyen, 208 kilometers, before competing in the flight from Maxence, 250 kilometers. All young birds were then basketed for Chateauroux, 526 kilometers, 1 week later, a race that is almost 300 longer than Pont Saint Maxence. Jos admits this was a risky choice, but it proves that pigeons in good health can cope with anything. Besides, the winner is always right. The bloodline of Barco has achieved impressive results in different pigeons lofts worldwide. For instance, an impressive 6 cars have been won with descendants of Barco in 2013 alone. Realizing top results every week is not a given. In Vremde, however, they have found a way to do exactly that. Their slogan: different day, same story. Top performances, series and ace pigeons are in abundance on this phenomenal loft. Nearly everything has been said what there is to say about the successes of Jos and Lars Vercammen. They are known for continuously performing at the highest level throughout the season on different disciplines. A strong team and strict selection in combination with golden genes from stock pigeons Electro, Mustang and the new breeding revelation Iron Man have led to the most unbelievable results. A perfect example is the race from Melun on August 29, 2021. It was ideal weather for Vercammen pigeons. A strong headwind from start to finish made it a tough race. The young Vercammen pigeons powered home to Vremde and blasted the competition away with the first 21 prizes against more than 1,200 pigeons. Remarkably, all 21 first pigeons have Electro blood running through their veins, and a large part also that of Mustang. The impressively high price percentages are also a Jos Vercammen trademark. The Vercammen pigeons can be easily and successfully crossbred with other pigeons. Jos literally has tens, if not hundreds, of references all over the world. Thank you for watching. Until next time.